What's up, bitches? It's No Joke Cal. We're coming at you live from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, the heart of Southeast Asia, bitches. It's a pleasure to speak to you today. I have some fan questions. So let me get started. Now I got a fan. He goes by the name of Bilbo Baginski. Pretty clever. I like that. Now, Bilbo is, I believe, an American. Yeah. He said he's from America, from New York City, the Big Apple, and he lives in Poland. Now, I've made a couple videos for this guy. The last one I did for him was when I talked about like culture in Poland versus America and all that shit. And then I made a couple others where I talked about him. But Bilbo, you're a good fan, man. You always send cool emails, and you seem like a really nice, smart dude, and I really appreciate that, dude. Awesome. And you probably have an 18-inch penis. I'm just saying, you probably do. All right, 17. Anyways, I have some questions here. The first one is, what do you know about white girls in Cambodia? Meaning, how are they treated, and is it a fairly safe place for white females? Well, I'm not a white female, obviously, so I can't really speak on it too well. But, based on what I know, white females get plenty of respect. As far as teaching jobs, like TEFL teachers or English teachers or whatever you call it, white females are, and they're in the most demand, because I guess it's perceived that white people make better teachers because the parents want to see their children being educated by white people because it's superior education, as they so think. Now do white people make the best teachers? No, obviously not, but it is perceived here that they do, especially females. Mostly with the young children, because it's probably true that women have an innate ability to do well with children. As you know, I fucking hate kids, so I would not be good at teaching little kids. But I mean, my roommate Eileen, she's a white girl. She's been here for 5 years, and everybody treats her well, and she speaks fluent Khmer, and so as far as I know, yeah, it's fine. I don't think white women have any problem. I think black women would have more of an issue here than white women. I'm not going to speak on that in this video, but I've heard some stories. Next question is, if you were to go food shopping, what would a breakdown of cost for basic necessities such as milk be? Chicken, eggs, rice, veggies, blah, blah, blah. Well, there's two places to get food. One, you can go to a Western style store, i.e. Lucky Supermarket, Thai Hut, which there's several of them. There's Aeon Mall. There's a few other different grocery stores here in Phnom Penh. And, they have all your air conditioning. They have all your your Western brands, all your boxed foods, all the shitty processed food that you probably shouldn't be eating. And then they have meat and fruit and vegetables, but it's twice the fucking price. Or you can go to a Khmer market that smells like ass. I'll say it again, it smells like fucking balls that haven't been washed in a month. But they have all your food there, and I've never had an issue. I've been here for almost a year. I cook a lot of my own food, and they'll have pork and beef and chicken or whatever hanging on big freaking meat hooks with flies on it. All right, I've never had an issue, and it's a lot more affordable. But it's stinky, it's dirty, and most foreigners don't go there just for that reason, because it freaks them out that it's dirty. I do it for the authentic experience, to be here in Cambodia. Why am I going to move from America to shop at a place that feels just like America? I came to Asia to live a new life. Not just me, but other expats as well. Why am I going to do the same bullshit and hold the same kind of mindset that I did back in the States? Okay? These Khmer people eat these market foods, and they're fine. They've been doing it forever. All right, so I'm okay too. I haven't gotten sick one time. But yeah, man, I mean, for example, milk is kind of expensive here. It's maybe for a carton, a liter carton is $2 or $3. Chicken in a Khmer market for 1 kilogram is about $3, I'd say. About $3. In a store, it's going to be probably twice that. Rice is cheap, vegetables and fruit are very cheap. Street food is also cheap. What other costs related to your media, phone, and internet based on quality? Is it possible, for example, to upgrade your connection so that you can get high-speed internet? Well, high-speed internet, I mean, I guess. There's only a few internet providers here in Cambodia. We use OpenNet, and what we did is like $50 for 5 months unlimited internet. So internet is cheap, and occasionally it cuts off. You usually just have to unplug your router and plug it back in. It happens from time to time. Just part of living here, guys. I mean, this is Cambodia we're in, you know. I've been using this phone right here, Nokia. This was $20. You can get them anywhere here in town. They give you a SIM card, and maybe every couple of weeks, because I don't really use a phone a lot. Every couple of weeks, I put maybe $2 on here. So a couple bucks a month, so you can text and call. For me, other people have smartphones and iPhones, and they're always on their fucking phone doing always. So like they have to spend a lot of money on it. I don't really use my phone ever. Unless I need to call somebody, guys, because that's what a fucking phone is for, right? It's not for doing this shit. 5 hours later. See it all the time. So yeah, I mean, things like phone cost and internet for me is very cheap. Now, like I said, if you're on your phone all the damn time, it's going to be more expensive. But compared to the States or wherever you're from, I'm sure it's not even a fraction of the cost. Now, and he said something else, which is kind of a very interesting point. He said, when it comes to expats, I need to get this off my chest. For the most part, it's a sorry bunch of tossers, I guess, losers, wow, who are stuck in the past colonial mindset. Most of them leave their country in search for their fucking country, and when they finally arrive and shit's all different, they're surprised and shocked. Anyway, I digress. Peace be. Very nice ending, Bilbo. Very nice ending, sir. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of expats, you know, they get fed up with their country and they go halfway around the world, and I guess they expect the same kind of quality of service. They expect people to think the same way, to have the same mindset. Well, that's not the case. And I made a couple videos lately, actually, where I've kind of been bitching about the culture here. Like, I talked about the things I couldn't stand here in Cambodia, guys, but I'm in Cambodia. Like, what can I do? I can't force the Cambodians to change their whole mindset after, who knows, maybe thousands of years of this way of thinking. Like, who the fuck am I? I'm just some dumbass foreigner out here, you know, trying to scrape by, you know. So I mean, I was kind of like that at first. I used to get pissed off at the Khmer a lot, and I still do, because generally speaking, when it comes to things like common courtesy and I guess personal space and like what I perceive to be just like basic respect, they don't. It's not even in their world. Like it's not even here. So when they do shit like not hold the door for you and let it slam in your face, or when they do things like cut you off in traffic so they can make a turn, even though they could have just gotten behind you and waited another half a second to turn because it would have been safe and intelligent and courteous, that's not even in their mindset. Like in their innerverse, that's not even a thing. So when you get mad at them, they have no idea why you're upset. It's not, they have zero concept of that. So I don't get upset as much now because I don't take it personally. Back in the States, if somebody lets the door slam in your face, that shit is fucking personal and they should get their ass beat. But here in Cambodia, they just don't, they don't think to do it. It's not even, like that concept doesn't even exist to them, and it's crazy to me. Like you would think that they'd be more courteous to others, man, but they're not. They're loud when they want to be. They're in your way when they want to be. They don't give a fuck about you, by the way. They don't give a fuck about you. Even if they seem like they're your friend, I don't really get the sense that a lot of Khmer are trustworthy in the sense that you can trust them as your friend, especially when it comes to money. I have a hard time trusting Khmer people in that sense. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm not saying you can't learn anything positive from them. I'm just saying that in general, when it comes to like money and shit like that, or when it comes to I guess really, yeah, just money and business, like I don't really feel comfortable because I feel like they could get the police on their side, the military, and I can get hustled or something bad would happen. I just have a very, very bad vibe about dealing with business and money around Khmer people. I could be wrong, but I'm probably not. So anyways, guys, I don't really have a whole lot more to talk about in this video. I hope I help some people out. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, man, nojokestriking@gmail.com. Bitches. That's nojokestriking@gmail.com. Bitches. It was a pleasure speaking to you guys. Go fuck yourself. Send me any questions. Send me any video ideas. Alright, go fuck your mother. Go fuck your mother. You piece of shit. Alright, guys, peace.